Here's our crop of oats and peas over here and corn over here. How it's going right now. So this is June 9th. And we planted this, let's see, when did we plant this? I feel like it was about 2 months ago, but I think it was a little bit less than that. We planted a tad bit late, so this we probably should have harvested by now. So oats and peas are over here, getting pretty big. The oats are starting to put out heads. Let me see if I can find a place where the oats have heads. They don't, there's only a few right now. I just saw one just a little bit ago around this. Oh, here's one. You can step in here without crushing too many plants. There's an oat head starting to come out. Come on, camera, focus. Focus. Dumb camera. This camera is so bad. Anyway, there's an oat head and a few oat grains out there, unripe, of course. The peas are putting out their flowers. There's no actual pods, but every flower will become a pod. There's some white pea pods. That's all doing good, growing pretty fast, all pretty green. I'm kind of surprised because there's a lot of things that could have gone wrong with the oats and peas. Both are cold. They like cold more than heat. They do better in colder climates. In Tri-Cities, this is a hotter climate, so I didn't expect them to do so well in the heat. Although it hasn't been too hot lately, and it's still June. It's going to get hotter in the next month or the next few weeks. And they like low pH, and this place is high pH. And I didn't do anything about the pH because we don't have a lot of money. And I just wanted to get some stuff on the ground and see what happens. So I thought maybe there'd be an issue with that, but nothing's going wrong so far. Also, both oats and peas they like wet. They like to have kind of wet feet, especially in hot weather. They're like very wet feet. And this soil is sand, which means it drains fast, and you can't really get wet feet. But they do not seem to be bothered by that. And then of course there's lots of weeds, but the oats are basically weeds themselves. They can grow faster than any weed, so that's not an issue. The corn over here, planted that 2 weeks ago now, and it grew really fast. Just popped right up like 2 days after I planted it. And then another week it was like 3 inches tall, and now here's one here. It's about a foot tall, 10 inches tall now. I don't know if you can see those rows there. And yeah, lots of weeds obviously, which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a bad thing because weeds do what weeds do. They steal water, nutrients, and sunlight. But it's also a good thing because they keep a cover over the soil. One of the most important things that most people do not do is keep your soil covered. Because when your soil is exposed, bad things happen. The sunlight can penetrate down, bake out water, which kills all kinds of microbes and depletes your soil crazily. So the weeds, so cover over soil could be anything. It could be wood chips. Lots of people put mulch over their gardens of some kind, or plants. Just if you have plants, not all plants, it has to be a plant that makes a good cover, like weeds like this, where it's mostly covered. So the weeds do serve to cover the soil, but they also steal from the corn. But that does not seem to be an issue right now because the corn's growing great. So that's what it all looks like now. We'll harvest the oats and peas in another few weeks, hopefully. And we'll harvest the corn in another probably 5 months. So corn is a heat-loving plant, so it can dwell in the summer heat, and we'll harvest it at the end of summer or beginning of fall. And that's that.